Good day. My name is Nao Mavunza. I'll be basically explaining the importance of a pre-workout, intra-workout, and post-workout meal for athletes. I use peri-workout nutrition, which is basically the timing of nutrients around the meal for muscle building and just for body composition. Why does peri-nutrition matter, right? Why does it matter? So your pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, there should be a 4 to 5 hour gap. Why do I use the peri-workout nutrition formula? When should you use it? Who should use it? Because I'm a leaner athlete and I have a lower nutrient supply, this makes the most sense. So it's for people who are very lean because you have a lower nutrient supply. 2 is if you're on a lower total caloric diet. And 3, if you train high volume, because high volume training depletes a lot more nutrients than lower volume training. Let's talk about the pre-workout meal, right? The pre-workout meal is the most important meal in my opinion because this meal determines how well you're going to train, and how well you're going to train determines how well you're going to build muscle, how well your body's going to, how well your body composition is going to be at the end of the day. This meal is basically the first meal. I prefer carbs be 1 gram per kilogram of your body weight, preferably lean body weight, right? And then protein, I prefer 0.5 grams per kilogram of lean body weight, perfect. And then with fats, I prefer to eat like less than 20 grams. I'm an 80 kilogram man, right? So my carbs will be 80 grams, and then protein will be 40, fats will be like 10 to 15 grams, right? So an example of what I eat as my pre-workout would be just a simple protein oats, right? I cook up 80 grams of oats, I toss in like a serving of protein powder, I chop up some bananas or throw in some berries, you know, whatever I'm feeling like at the day. Add some salt, cinnamon, and a tablespoon of peanut butter. So that's what my pre-workout meal looks like, and it works for me. I prefer to eat it an hour to an hour and a half before I work out. So if I'm working out at 10:30, I want to eat this meal at 9. So that like, by the time I work out, my food is digested, the nutrients have absorbed into my body and my muscles, my fibers and muscle tissue and all that, and I will have a great workout with a lot of energy without feeling bloated or slow. Let's talk about the intra-workout meal. Now, this meal is not too important. Intra-workout meals are not required if you had a well-timed pre-workout, right? Because you just ate like an hour and a half ago, and your workout's probably going to be what, like 2 hours. You know, you're not going to be, you don't need to eat anything. But intra-workouts make the most sense for people who train fasted, people who are in a caloric deficit or are leaner, just like me. Makes sense if your workouts last longer than an hour. Makes sense if you're an elite athlete looking to optimize the finer details. For an intra-workout, I highly prefer liquid carb form, like an Energade, or you have some BCAAs. Let's talk about the post-workout meal. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, is that like, you have a 4 to 5 hour window, right? So from the time you have your pre-workout meal to the time you have your post-workout meal, there's a 4 to 5 hour window. This is like prime time to be this is your prime time to be doing stuff to gain muscle, right? Or to optimize your physical performance, basically. So for a post-workout meal, now you done did the workout, you had your pre-workout meals, it had a lot of nutrients, had enough protein. Now for the post-workout meal, you don't really need a lot of carbs because you don't need quick energy anymore. You're done with the workout. So with carbs, I'd say 0.5 grams per kilogram of your body weight. Then with protein, I would say 1 gram to 1.5 grams per kilogram of your body weight. That's what I do. And then with fats, you don't want to eat too much fats because, like I said, you work out, you don't have to do much again. So I stick with my 10 to 15 grams of fat. So yeah, and that's basically it.